how do we practice various pathways to God, such as Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Rajayoga in Ayyappa Vratham? And sometimes we are confused which pathway we should take towards God. Is it Bhakti Yoga, devotional path? It is Jnana Yoga, the path of wisdom? Is it Karma Yoga, by doing good things, by focusing on our activities and taking work as worship? Or is it Raja Yoga, which is basically meditation and Hatayoga combined? What is the right way to reach God? And how is Ayyappa Vratham connected to these pathways? The simple and quick answer is, Ayyappa Vratham brings the amalgamation of all, constellation of all these pathways in one. How? We start with devotion. Devotion is 100% in Ayyappa Vratham. That's why you see the bhajans, you see the get-together of Swamis and Saranagosham, and they go to Sabarimala for praying Ayyappa. Devotion is 100%. There is no doubt about that. It's a Bhakti Marga, no doubt about it. In fact, we stretch that to the level, the rest of the Margas are subdued in Ayyappa Vratham. But that should not be the case. Bhakti Yoga, you keep it to a level that we attain bhakti, devotion and determination going towards God. Bhakti is very important. That's a starting point actually, entry point. But then what do we attain at the end of it is the divinity. Do we just sit in the Bhakti Yoga, Bhakti Marga and do rituals and then go home, and then next day when we remove the mala, then some sadness hits and we don't know how to handle it. And we are not in Vratham anymore because we are in the regular world. That's why other pathways such as Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Raja Yoga helps, because you maintain that spirit of a devotee, you maintain the spirit of going towards God, you maintain the spirit of reaching divinity, and the three other paths help you. How? The Jnana Yoga is self-enquiry. In fact, Ramana Maharishi, if you remember, he just went in that path of who am I? Asking the question, self-enquiry. Who am I? Why am I in this world? What is my connection to the divinity? What is my connection to Prapancham? Am I one atom of all the atoms that are around? That's what this Atmic principle is all about, right? I am an Atma, but I am connected to the Paramatma. That's Jnana Yoga, going in that Aham Brahmasmi, learning those Tattvamasi, learning the principles behind that Mahavakyas in our Vedas and Upanishads is the Jnana Yoga that we practice in Ayyappa Vratham. Of course, we don't worry too much about it in the sense of while going in Bhakti Marga, we are just taking the Irumudi, walking 3 days and climbing 18 steps and come back and take the Vratham and then go in the normal life, right? But keep the Jnana Yoga in mind. You are a yogi once you put mala. Whether you are put in the mala, in the Vratham or not, you are a yogi. And that is the only way you can reach God, not just 41 days, okay? That's a part-time job, right? Just do it for 41 days and then throw it away. Now, what is the purpose of it anyway? So that's where the Jnana Yoga helps. Tattvamasi, always thinking about I am that itself. The God is within me, so I have to behave like God. And that practice comes from Ayyappa Vratham in the Bhakti Marga. Take that to Jnana Marga. And then take that to Karma Yoga when you are working. How do I accumulate karma? I accumulate karma because of my expectations, because of what I want to drive in my life. And then I do certain things and accumulates karma. Every karma has accumulated as good or bad, right? It's accumulating. But in the Karma Yoga, what you say, I am the doer, but I leave the outcome of this to God. And if you say every action before you take, Swami, I am doing it in your name, that's Karma Yoga in simple. When you do it in God's name, that karma doesn't attach to you because you leave it to God, correct? So the Karma Yoga practice comes from Ayyappa Vratham, but you have to be practicing throughout your life. Anything you do, Swami, in your name I am doing. For you I am doing. Then you won't even do a bad thing, will you? So when you say before starting any karma, Swami, in your name I am doing. When you do it in God's name, you don't attach to that karma. That's karma yoga you have to practice. And finally, Rajayoga. Rajayoga is basically the Patanjali type of yogas practiced in everywhere, right? And we even have a UN Yoga Day now. Why? We need solid health. We need solid body to have a solid mind in order to reach God. That body-mind connection to the spirit is the Rajayoga. And when you connect, when you meditate, for example, during the Ayyappa season, you yourself, on the Rupa of Ayyappa, you can become Ayyappan himself. That is the idea of dharana, pratyahara, dhyana, and getting into samadhi. And in Ayyappa Vratham, what do we say? Moksham taranum bhavane. Swami, give me moksha. We say, moksham kittum. Swami kandal, moksham kittum. What is moksha? It's liberation. How do you attain moksha? By meditating constantly on Swami. To meditate constantly on Swami, you need to have good body and good mind to reach the good spirit. That is Rajayoga. So now you see the connection between Bhakti Yoga, you enter Ayyappa, maintain Jnana Yoga, to asking the question, who am I, how am I connecting to Atma, and I am connected to Paramatma. And in Karma Yoga, you say, everything I do, Swami, is your job. I don't have anything attached to this world. Everything so when you are pure, then you attain samadhi in the form of maintaining pure body, which is healthy body, which is required by Hatayoga, right? Physical fitness, very important. If you are sick, you won't be thinking about God, right? You will be worried about the sickness. So Rajayoga helps you to come out of the healthy life and then meditate, keep pure mind and spirit. Then you can absorb godliness and become God himself and in the form of divinity. That is the whole purpose of 4 yogas working together, 4 pathways working together. Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, and Raja Yoga, all applied in one stream in Ayyappa Vratham. Swamiye Sharanam Ayyappa.